everybody, it's Christopher Nejman. Well, it's time to do another needle video. You know, it is kind of aggravating when you go shopping and you get a new machine and they put these packages of these organ needles in, or these orange brand needles, and all they have are these numbers on them, and you're like, what the hell are these? You know, it doesn't make any sense. And then you compare it to the needles you buy at the store, whether it's your local sewing machine store where they sell sewing machines, or it's a big box store, or even online. Like here, for example, there's Schmitz and there's Class A, and they tell you on the packaging what they are. This is universal and tells you the sizes. Here is Class A, this universal, leather, sharp, stretch, quilting, jeans, ballpoint. They tell you what it is on the packaging, which makes it so much better for the consumer, right? But you wonder why, when they include sewing machine needles in the sewing machine that you buy, nothing is ever explained on the needle package. You know, you just don't understand. So I'm always Googling, and I'm always encouraging all of you to Google information for yourselves, right? So I decided to Google and see if there's anything more or anything new that I can look at for these needles, like the organ needles. And what I found, I entered in the Google search, I entered organ domestic needle chart. And I got this PDF that came up, which is great. And I want to go through this with you. So my biggest frustration is understanding the numbers and what they mean on these needle charts, these little packages like I showed you earlier. So let's go here and we're going to look at this. All right. So if you've got a little package that has, say, this is universal, but you don't know it's universal because it doesn't say universal. All it has is right here, what you see here on my screen, where my little mark is. It has 130/705H, right? 130/705H. And you think, you don't know what that is, right? But this chart is explaining to you and telling you that it's a universal needle, which is great. And then if we go down this chart, it tells you all the different styles of needles and the numeric category for them. Okay, here, embroidery. This says it's 130/705H EB, and it's an embroidery needle. Metal needle, top stitch needle. I use a lot of top stitch needle when I do my metallic threads. And it says here the top stitch needle is a size 130N. Now whenever I order these needles that come in, they never have what it is. It never tells you, but because I ordered it online, it told me what it was, a top stitch needle. So as soon as it came in, I would mark top on my package. But now that I know a top stitch needle is a 130N, I'll still continue to write top stitch on the package, but now that I know, I'll understand. Now isn't that nice? So this is really great. Now if you're lucky enough to live in an area where a sewing machine store is starting to sell these package needles, like Schmitz and Class A of Oregon has now, Oregon is putting them in packages and naming what they are, and then putting the sizes on them, which is great. I've yet to see these at the store. Really, I have. I've not seen these at the store yet. So if you're in an area where they sell it like this, see, it's in a package. They're in packages just like Class A and Schmitz. That's great. That's really great. Now, for Schmitz, let's just say that you use nothing but Schmitz, okay? And you have some needles sitting around, you don't know what they are. Well, Schmitz is great because they put color coding on here. Now, the top color code at the top here will always tell you the needle type. And this needle that they have on demonstration here, the yellow, is a stretch needle. The second color below, which is below the yellow, indicates the size. So if we look at our color chart, the size is 11. 7511. Now, for you newbies that don't understand what the numbers are, 75 is the European size, and then /11 is the American size. So if it's an 8012, American size is 12, European is 80. If it's a 9014, etc., etc. So the first two numbers indicate the European size, then there's a slash, and ahead of the slash, the next two numbers indicate the size in American. So if you hear people say we need an 8012, what is the 84? You know, that's the European size, and 12 is the American size. So this is great for Schmitz. Schmitz has color coding. So again, I went online and I did a Google search for Schmitz household needle chart, and Google brought some links up. I clicked it and I got this. That's how easy it was. But I want to show you what the information is out there if you guys need to find it. However, I did a video for my brother SE625 when I was talking about embroidery and stuff, and I showed you the packages of needles that they have included with the sewing machines. They don't even put any numerals on them. You know, you don't know what type of needle it is. So that's why I said in my videos, just take a risk with those needles and get needles that exactly tell you what they are. So I hope this little short video helped you understand needles more, and then go to the websites of these needle companies. Go to Schmitz website, go to Class A website, go to Oregon website. Look at the information, see what you can find, because the right needle makes all the difference in the world. And you know, I'm the king of metallic threads. I love metallic threads, and they make two types of needles for metallic thread. They make a metallic needle and a top stitch needle. I love using a top stitch needle in a size 14. I always have great success with that. So, but I didn't know that in the beginning. You know, you didn't know that in the beginning because you're using all these, you had no idea, because like I said, some of the needle packages I received didn't even have what they were. So, and the newbies today are going through the same thing that I went through in the beginning. Didn't understand needles. I get thread breaks, this and that. Then you buy this lube to put on your thread, you know, that lubes the thread, you know, to go through, hoping it won't break. All kind of gimmicks they'll sell you, when the bottom line is you just got to use the right needle and the right setup on the machine, right? All right, so this is another video that will help you guys, and put it to use, and don't be afraid to Google search and look up that information. And please, please, if you're really serious about learning, get yourself a desktop, a laptop, so you have a bigger screen, you have a keyboard to type on, because it's the easiest way to research. If you're trying to do on these little tiny cell phones, it's very hard to see. So if you're serious about education, serious about learning, do what they do in college. Get yourself a desktop for home, a laptop when you travel, and if you have a tablet, let's hope that tablet's big enough and gives you the same access as a regular computer. All right? Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye.